backfield a lot lately. This Bucks defense is really underrated when you look at the numbers.
Welcome back, everyone, and today I'm going to show you our picks for the AFC and NFC championships. This was a short clip from our 40-minute podcast. I know it's hard for people to watch all 40 minutes, so I'm going to give some bite-sized clips, make it easier for you guys to watch. And one more thing before we go, I'm going to plug that Warzone channel. We're definitely going to upload some clips there, so yeah, check it out.
Good. He's paid really, really good, but I don't think he's gonna be able to play enough, especially with this. I see it now. They're going to double team um Devontae Adams,
Ooh.
and he's not gonna show up. I mean, he's gonna be double teamed the whole night. His receiving core is if the Green Bay Packers, whatever you want to call them, the Cheeseheads, if they win the game, I
It'll be
will.
because Tom Brady didn't play well. That would be my assumption.
If the Cheeseheads win this game, I would shave my dreads off. Okay, because I'm pretty certain that this one's going to the Bucks.
All right, well, that's a good segue into it. So I'm gonna first we'll do our picks for the games next week with the Bucks Packers. I want to stick with the Bucks here. I don't like doubt playoff Tom, and the way Stefan was talking to me after that Packers game where he was like, "Bro, I hope we face the Saints, dude. I just hope so because we're gonna kill Drew Brees in the cold, and I don't want to play Tom Brady. He knows how to play in the snow and in big moments." So yeah, coming from a Packers fan, I was interviewing. He seemed worried about the Buccaneers matchup, and I feel bad for the Packers too. They didn't. I don't think they wanted to play this Bucks team.
Nah, not a chance. And now that they do have to play them, shoot, we'll see how good they can compete. I just can't see them winning. It's gonna take a lot of effort from both sides of the ball to keep up with this team. They just good all around. So definitely a Super Bowl contender right there.
Yeah, the thing with Tom Brady is I really don't think home field advantage affects him. So even though there's fans there and it's probably going to be snowing, that he's used to that. This is what he's done all his
Uh,
career.
and if it looks like any, other game that the Packers have, it looks like they're just gonna run all over them. I mean, they have,
That's where our Packers
they
worries come in because we noticed they do seem to stall a lot in the third quarter where they just won't put up any points for some reason.
yeah, and the Bucks have been earlier this season they wasn't so consistent, but now they've gotten so many weapons connected to Tom Brady that every drive they can really score.
Well, let's shift it because I know you like to talk about this. The defensive side for the Bucks, I think, matches up really well against this Packers team because the corners played really well last week. So if you have a double team with Murphy Bunting and maybe you move like the safety down, or you have Jamel Dean also double teaming Devontae Adams, but you have that D line that can stop Aaron Jones in this run game.
D line's gonna be the factor. I mean, they're gonna get to the quarterback.
They were able
I'm
to get to
certain of
Drew
it. They
Brees,
have
and the Saints have a really good offensive line.
and that pressure will lead into an interception, something like that, turnover, something, because they've been getting to the backfield a lot lately. This Bucks defense is really underrated when you look at the numbers. During the season, they weren't really nothing, but now they have definitely stepped up and kept up with their offensive weapons, their offensive power. They're they're doing a pretty good job at holding their name as the defense and stopping teams. And they played a foo offense. It
Hmm.
showed out. Corners played really well. And to win this game, you got to stop the run and guard Devontae Adams, man. That's how you win this game.
Yeah, if you just I have no worries of them really stopping this run defense. Like their run, Jason Pierre-Paul, he's really good. He got a pressure. Shaq Barrett got a ton of pressures last week. Just big names on the D line, and yeah, they'll probably shut down Adams. Out of this team, the coaching has just looked better. The chemistry, the defense is picking up assignments. Like people are leaving like assignments for each other, and they're actually picking them up. Like there's aren't blown coverages. It's good to watch.
Yeah, playing really good defense. I'm looking all over the field, seeing the safeties talk to their corners, and yeah, I'm certain that this Tampa team can come out with a victory. But
Watch for your
yeah,
player
that's all
Devin White, LSU boy. He played good last week, and he should continue. He just came off injury.
yeah, this little matchup he has with whoever this running back is on the
Aaron Jones
Packers,
or Jamal
uh,
Williams,
it
yeah.
it doesn't matter. They have a strong box. This Bucks team, and they're gonna have to make some plays. You know, the Packers, they're gonna have to make some plays in the air to really keep up. Honestly,
Oh, totally. I agree with your take. So we're both gonna pick the Buccaneers to win this game on the road in an upset. I don't consider it an upset because I think Brady has the better team right now.
better team.
It's just the matchup. So moving on, we will talk about the Bills versus Chiefs, and I have a feeling we're gonna choose the same team here. So, anything you want to talk about in particular with this matchup?
Um, let's just see how good they line up against Stephon Diggs. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I
He's gonna
feel
be a
like
big factor.
yeah, but they got some ballers on this defense that the Chiefs have been kind of underrated with their defense. I feel like just because they let a couple runs through here and there, uh, uh, they're not a bad defense, and
They're
the
well
fact
coached,
that
first
they have
off.
extremely well coached, eye discipline and everything, and they have you know, boy, the honey badger, um,
Your favorite.
all over the field. I already see it. He's going to be playing over the top of Stephon Diggs with the corner covering him in man. And, definitely going to have to mix it up, though. They can't run man all the time because, well, they have other receivers. And
The
it,
Chiefs
it,
aren't good
it,
at man either.
so it's not something that I would particularly run, but it's just important that everyone is covering their zone because, the Bucks have been slants, ins and outs. I mean, that's their thing. So I feel like if they can get to the quarterback, yeah. What you
Yeah,
think?
well
What you
the
think?
Bills yeah, I'm just picking the Bills to win honestly cuz there's a lot of deep receivers here and this defense proved me wrong and I think this defense can really stop the Chiefs here. Tre'Davious White on Tyreek Hill is going to be a great matchup. Those two are really fast. I think Trey White is someone who could keep up with him. And we saw Teron Johnson is extremely fast after that pick six. That man took off.
Yeah. There's a lot of people out here who's fast and quick,
And
and
that's what you need to stop the
has
Chiefs.
led. Yeah. I have the Bills all the way in this one. Honestly, just because of how they've been playing through the season to this point. The Chiefs have been they have their moments,
They've
but
been keeping teams
when
in
they
the
show,
game. That's my main worry with the Chiefs.
yeah, and I don't know, it's gonna be a really good game because you have to see everything for what it is, and I see a very unstable Patrick Mahomes who can go down on any hit. And they like to run him. They like to run routes out of him, and they like to do these trick plays and get the ball in his hands. Or it might be a third and long, and he needs to get that first down. He's gonna use his legs. He's gonna act like he's gonna throw it, but he's never gonna throw it. He's gonna run. Okay, so that hit that he took, where he kind of, I think it's just a sign of what's to come if he keeps taking these hits. It's same thing with Lamar Jackson. He caught a concussion.
They
Patrick
both
Mahomes.
did, yeah.
It's clear as day that they have to make sure that their air game is on point.
I hear you messing with something. What are you messing with?
Just my little table, man. Just my
Oh.
little table.
No, so what I think here really is that the Bills proved me wrong and that they can stop a running quarterback. And that's I really didn't think they could. And now Mahomes isn't even going to run. So they're not even going to worry about this. They're going to be ready for pass.
Yeah,
And they know they can stop the run because they just shut the Ravens down. This team's confident as all get out.
yeah, but the Ravens aren't Tyreek Hill in them. I mean, these are some bad boys. Kelsey has been balling. Okay, like we all see it. We all see it, and you have to play good football all around to stop this team. They're fast, and you can see it, but I don't think they're gonna get there as quick enough. They're a really fast team, and they just played the Browns, who is trying to keep up, but it just goes to the Chiefs every time. And Patrick Mahomes again. This is on him. I mean, I don't see this backup quarterback keeping the Chiefs in for 4 quarters. I just don't.
Not
Especially
at
that pick
all.
he threw. It Nah. So yeah, we're just gonna see how they come out. I don't know how the Bills are gonna do against this run game. Excuse me. But this run game's a little bit different. Chiefs have about like 4 or 5 running backs really in
Who are
rotation,
all really decent.
really decent. They might put Tyreek Hill at in the back
Do that
and
end
rest him
around they like.
outside. Yeah, so and they love throwing trick plays in. So it's a lot of things that they can do. That just makes this team so scary because you see one thing, but the plays go on the opposite side, and that's where they catch you. So me personally, giving it to the Bills because I do have the Bills all the way with this one
Mhm.
to the Super Bowl. That's just my little deep inside little thing I got going on with this year, especially with Stephon Diggs playing Warzone with his quarterback, getting that connection that they needed during the summer to this point now. It's really been a factor, honestly.
Dude, I hope we don't run into them in duos. They would dust us.
I heard they're pretty trash because Josh Allen be going down a lot.
Oh, okay, okay. We probably smoke them. If y'all don't know, I have post Warzone highlights on my second channel. I'll plug that in the description. But yeah,
Yeah,
I'm really choosing the Bills here because I just think their offense is gonna outlast KC's offense, which for some reason just isn't this extremely explosive offense that we thought it would be. Like they kept the Browns in the game, and throughout the season they've kept teams in the games. Like even our Atlanta Falcons is a big example of if the Chiefs show up like that, they're losing to the Bills. If they show up like they did to the Browns, they'll probably lose to the Bills too.
I mean, definitely. I feel like the Bills coming out with just a little more
Swagger,
under.
bro. They got the
Yeah,
swagger.
definitely coming out with a little underdog with them. And we're America, we love a good underdog story. So, if the Chiefs do not step up, if they're taking the Bills as a joke, I need them to wake up right now because this Bill team is no joke. I see them winning a Super Bowl this year and maybe next year.
Yeah, this team's built for the future too. Just they have a lot of young assets, and they literally just got Diggs last year, and he's looking to stay with the team for a while. And they have rookie wideouts who are good. Their defense is veterans who've stayed with them for a while, like Matt Milano, a linebacker, is really good. Then they got Teron Johnson, who was a late pick in like the third round, I think. Great cornerback, played last week, and Trey White, just a great defender. I think they match up well against the Chiefs, and it's going to be a high-scoring game.
Totally. I agree with you. Yeah, it's just see who comes out and want to play some football.
So yeah.